Throughout the Star Wars universe, there were many planets that differed in culture, ethnicity, and atmosphere. However, the heart and soul of the galaxy was a planet known as Coruscant, located in the inner core. Coruscant had developed over thousands of years and had turned into a hub for fine arts, technology, and finance. Throughout this video, we will be looking into a fascinating yet violent history of Coruscant. Keep note that we are looking into canon and not legends in this video. In the early years, Coruscant was a beautiful planet that was home to a picturesque variety of landscapes with many mountainous ranges and blue oceans. It was the perfect fit for humans. Coruscant also operated on a very similar axis to Earth, as it had 24 hours a day and 365 days a year. The only major thing that differentiated Earth and Coruscant was the difference between the distance and size of both respective suns. Earth's sun being 149 kilometers away, or 92 million miles, and Coruscant's sun being not only smaller but also further away, at 251 million kilometers, or 156 miles. Aside from these details that made Coruscant a suitable planet for humans to build and thrive on, Coruscant in its early days had various economic rivals. The humans were able to overcome this problem by establishing early hyperspace trade routes that not only increased the economic integrity of the planet, but also attracted new species to migrate. Due to these early advantages acquired by the Coruscanti, Coruscant was able to become the central point in the galaxy. Therefore, whoever controlled Coruscant controlled the galaxy. There is not much that is known about the Old Republic era of Coruscant. What is known, however, is the shift in power Coruscant experienced. Originally, Coruscant was home to the Sith Empire, and the galaxy was at relative peace. The Jedi, however, did not agree with the Sith way of life, and thus the Old Republic was formed on Coruscant, after crushing the Sith Empire and eventually building their Jedi Temple over the Sith Shrine. The Old Republic was able to maintain Coruscant as its capital until its successor, the Galactic Republic, took over the Senate and the Jedi Temple. The Galactic Republic era was an era rife with violence and uncertainty. We will be going through the timeline in order from start to finish. Shortly after the establishment of the Galactic Republic, Count Dooku, under the direction of Palpatine, led several systems to break from the Republic and combine to create the Confederacy of Independent Systems, or the CIS. As the Jedi were too few in number to fight a war against armies upon armies of droids, the Senate pushed to introduce a new military to the Republic, known as the Clone Army. After much unrest, Palpatine was granted emergency powers, thus creating the Clone Army, which would allow Palpatine to undermine the Jedi Order whilst they were distracted. After many years of fighting and numerous small yet draining problems the Republic had to face, they were reaching the end of the line. One such event that put lots of pressure on the Republic was terrorism. This terrorism, claimed by the CIS, destroyed a power generator, which halted all means of production and electricity on the city, leading to multiple deaths and injuries. This led the public to come to distrust the crumbling Republic. One of the final blows the Republic took was when Republic Senator Medici was stabbed multiple times and killed. This was not only a blow to the Senate, but the whole Republic. Due to this, the people Medici was representing, the Umbarans, turned on the Republic and worse yet, backed the Separatists. This led to the very costly assault on Umbara. The last days of the Republic were filled with fear and doubt. The public were protesting constantly outside the Jedi Temple, as well as further terrorist attacks that would go on to kill multiple Jedi and troopers. It was at this point that Ahsoka Tano was framed and wanted by the Republic. But after doing some of her own investigation work along with Anakin Skywalker, the real perpetrator, Barriss Offee, was finally captured and convicted of her crimes. Eventually, after multiple separatist attacks on Coruscant and the failure to apprehend the corrupt Chancellor Palpatine, Order 66 was issued and thousands of Jedi were hunted down and killed. This was the end of the Republic and the beginning of the Empire. After Palpatine's ascension to power, changes came quickly to Coruscant, causing unrest between native populations. the Empire had begun tightening policies against non-human species. It was because of segregation laws such as this one that led to a Coruscant in turmoil. After years of fighting with the rebellion, the battle eventually reached the Empire's heart and soul, Coruscant. Things quickly escalated from mere civil unrest when protests were being shut down with brute force. This led to Coruscant fracturing. Neighbors were fighting against neighbors, and Coruscant fractured into Imperial-supported and Rebel-supported sides, thus causing a civil war on Coruscant. In the end, it was a combination of the death of Emperor Palpatine and the growing rebellion that had reached all corners of the galaxy that led to the Empire's demise. Although there were small Imperial pockets of resistance, the Empire was fully dissolute and the war finally came to an end on the Battle of Jakku, where a treaty was signed that had the terms for Imperial surrender, and thus the New Republic was formed. The New Republic put into place policies that would attempt to plug all the corruption the last empires had. It attempted to bring galaxies together and vouched for universal peace. In the big picture, Coruscant was a planet rich with an interesting yet violent history. It was a planet that saw the rise and fall of multiple galactic empires and civilizations. Hey guys, if you're like me, you like playing games, you hate toxicity, and you want to play with gamers that have a similar mindset to you, then my new app Game With Me is could be a good app for you. At the moment, we really just want beta testers to give us feedback, so that would be greatly appreciated if you guys could do that. But anyway, if you guys like these timeline videos, just hit that like button and I'll know whether to do it again or not. So just tell me what you think of this type of video, and thanks for watching. If you're still here, I just wanted to let you know that I'm getting a new mic soon.